Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am Carmen, and today we are thrifting. So today I'm going to go to two stores. I am going to Goodwill, duh. And then I'm also going to go to a unique thrift store that I found. So it's basically a benefit for homeless veterans. And it's an old house, and they've gutted the house and they just turned it into a thrift store. So I'm super excited about that. Of course, just looking for timeless decor, glass, silver, neutrals, anything that just makes my house feel like a home, anything that makes it feel chic is what I am looking for. So let's see what we find. The first stop of the day is Goodwill, and it is a Saturday, and they actually just opened. So any thrifter knows this is like the best feeling because there's probably three people in here, and just having free reign before the crowds come in and everything is picked over is top tier. It looks like someone donated their little DIY project. I've been seeing these, and I think the idea is very cute. I don't love the plate, but I love the idea. This little dish set is totally my vibe. I love everything about it. I love green. I love florals. I love the stripes. I really do want to start collecting more dishware like this. I just don't have anywhere to store it when I'm not using it. I don't have a ton of cabinet space, but I love this set. Ripped glassware has had me in chokehold for a while, and I love these. And I'm not a huge fan of tumblers. If it would have had a stem, it definitely would have come home with me. I love these vintage relish trays. However, I would love to style it on a nightstand. So I would put my AirPods in one square, my watch in the other square, and then my rings and trinkets in the large section. And I think that that would look so chic. I am a firm believer that you need to check every aisle when thrifting because you guys, what was this silver platter doing right here? I literally gasped when I saw it. It was stunning. And up next is the Veterans Thrift Store. Like I said, it's an old house that they converted into a thrift store. If you have allergies, this might not be the place for you because it is an old house and it's not well ventilated. Like, I mean, there's, I wasn't hot, obviously, you see the AC units, but it's just a little dusty. I definitely was sneezing for the majority of my time in the store, but I will say it is so worth it. Of course, I had to stop in the silver section after the luck that I had at the Goodwill today. You know how when you see a new car that you like and then you decide that you want that car and then you start to see that car all the time? That is how my thrifting has gone with wine coasters. I remember I was searching high and low for silver wine coasters all the time, and now I feel like every time I go thrifting, I find a silver wine coaster, and my collection has definitely grown. I have about three. This one is very similar to one that I already have, so I didn't get it, but now I'm just seeing them all the time. This is a first on the list of things I regret not getting because this would be a good bathroom organizer. I could see putting hair ties on one side and hairpins on the other side. Y'all, this blue vase picture thing is stunning. I love the detail, and I can see styling it with fresh flowers on a kitchen countertop, a breakfast nook. It's amazing. I have been keeping my eyes open for a unique pair of salt pepper shakers, just like this set. Unfortunately, this set was corroded, so I left it behind. This little dish is so good. I could see using this for charcuterie and putting like nuts on one side and olives on the other side. All right, let's do a haul. So, such a good day of thrifting. I found 3 items that I am super excited about. So, as most of you know, I'm replacing all of the plastic organizers in my house, and I have a ton of plastic organizers in my house. But I'm getting rid of all of it. Like, I'm not just throwing it all away. Like, I'm curating, my replacement. So, here's my dish. It was $3.50. And I think it's the perfect shape, the perfect length to hold all of my makeup brushes, but it's very chic, very beautiful. I'm still working on the how to tell if it's glass, cut glass versus crystal. Y'all tell me what you think, but I think it's glass. It just sounds the same to me. I haven't been able to decipher, but I'm pretty sure this is glass because I feel like the crystal is supposed to be more of a chime. But anyways, for $3.50, not bad. So not only am I replacing my plastic organizers, I'm also replacing my plastic food containers as well. So I'm switching to, glass containers, and I found this at the Goodwill. This container was $5. And let's see. It's an Anchor casserole dish. I use it for the oven and the microwave. So this is perfect. This, I'm looking for, just unique classic pieces like this to replace ugly plastic containers, and it is better for the environment. And I think it is safe to say that I won thrifting today. Like I won. If it were a competition for everybody who was out thrifting today, I'm going to say that I won because I found this silver platter. Y'all, I am so excited about this. So this is probably the most expensive thing that I have ever, it's super heavy, if you can't tell that I'm struggling. But this is probably the most expensive thing that I've ever purchased from the Goodwill. It was $35, but I have been looking for a platter like this because a lot of times when I see these platters, they're at estate sales and they come with the entire set. So it's like the tea kettle and the cups and all of that, which I don't really want that stuff. I am replacing charcuterie boards and serveware as they start to become worn, and I want to have more silver. So I was super excited when I saw this, and of course the detail is phenomenal, and it does have these beautiful handles and the feet. Oh, it's really heavy. But I am just obsessed with it. All right, and that is it for today. As always, thank you so much for coming along with me. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you in this little community that I have found here on YouTube, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.